Hi, honey. How do you say your name, baby girl?
Starnika.
Sarnika. Oh, there's Sarnika. Have you been here before?
No,
Okay.
I'm
How
nervous.
old are you, love?
I'm 44.
44. Okay. Where you live? Where you calling me from?
Houston. I just moved here like a year and 4 months ago.
Where'd you move from?
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Yeah,
Um, all right. Sarnika, 44, Houston, Indianapolis. Do you have any children?
I don't.
No kids. Have you ever been married?
I haven't.
You haven't. Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
Scorpio.
Scorpio. What do you do for a living?
So I am a pediatric chaplain. That's what pays the bills, and I'm also a minister.
Okay, so you work in the church.
No, I work in a children's hospital.
Oh, Children's Hospital. Okay.
Yep,
So
pediatric
you're a
chaplain.
pediatric chaplain?
Yeah, so I provide like emotional, spiritual support for kids who come in the hospital and their parents, and also the staff. So like if someone's in a car accident or if somebody dies, I'm like there for them. Also for the staff if they lose a patient, or sometimes I pray for them. So it's different. Or sometimes I actually just sit with a child who's scared to be in the hospital for the first time ever. Or it's different. It varies. I know a lot of medical shows don't have chaplains in it, so they don't know exactly that we're actually a part of the medical team. And like we run to the ER when somebody gets a gunshot wound, or if somebody has a broken leg. It varies. Yeah.
Okay. And you say you're a minister as well.
Yep, I am.
Okay. All right. So we got Sarnika, 44, Scorpio, lives in Houston, no kids. She's a pediatric chaplain, a minister, never been married. What kind of man you looking for, honey?
Okay, so I'm nervous. So I wrote a little bit down. So, someone who's a Christian who has a healthy relationship with God, um, someone who could be their authentic self around me, um, someone who's funny, has a good sense of humor, someone I can cut up with, someone who has good vibes and good energy.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Someone who's not a Christian, has an unhealthy relationship with God, someone who's a liar, a cheater, and someone who smokes.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
No, well, just be black and at least 5'6".
What about,
At
guys, say
least
it again?
I'm need to be at least 5'6". At least look you in your eye.
Should he make a certain amount of money?
60, 65K.
Now, I want to be respectful. Are you celibate until marriage?
Yep, I'm abstaining until I get married for
Okay.
going on 10 years now.
Going on 10 years.
16.
16 years?
Yep. I know. That's pretty much everybody's reaction when I tell them that. It's going
Well, let me
on.
ask you this, because this is what I do say to this. And I respect people that, you're a minister. So no one in the church space, you haven't like met a man that also believed in the Lord in the last 16 years that you could
So,
be with?
so I'm gonna say this. I actually decided to abstain before I became a minister. It just so happened while was abstinent, I found my call to be a minister and a pediatric chaplain.
Okay, so even with that being said, in the last 16 years, there's been no man that felt, God sent to be your husband, or are you actively even, because I feel like here's a problem, I think, in all things, right? You have to actively be open to marriage, even though you got the Lord on your side too. I mean, you know it, but you know this scripture: faith without works is dead. So, with that being said, even though you have faith that God will send you a husband, are you actively putting yourself in environments to meet him or for him to find you?
Well, I'll say this in the beginning. So my journey started when I was like 28, 29. And I'm not gonna lie, I had to do a lot of healing from like my father who wasn't there, and a mother who said she never wanted a girl, and she had 4 kids and I was the only girl. And she said this to me quite often. So I spent a lot of times actually just healing from brokenness. And then when I was ready, honestly, my church back home, though it was a great church, there really wasn't any men in my church back home in Indianapolis. Um, and so I tried online dating, and when I did try online dating, a lot of the men were okay with me being a minister. They just wasn't okay with the abstinent piece. So that,
No, that's
or
gonna be. I've had a few people on the show that have strong um, religious beliefs and that. And I'm not here to challenge anything that you guys desire. That's why I just suggest that get yourself in those environments that are like-minded individuals, because that's a hard sell for a man who's not already on that journey himself. So the best thing is to find a man who's also on that same journey, but it's like you have to put yourself in those environments.
yeah. And I'll also say the other piece is I still do want children. So a lot of the men, the age range I'm looking for, they either don't want kids anymore or don't want any more kids, don't want kids at all. So that's the other piece that I run into.
Okay.
Is
Okay. All right. But obviously 16 years, so you will not have sex again until your wedding night.
right. Correct.
Okay. So he has to be down for that. Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. Hold on. Give me a second here. Can you
You
see
have on
me?
a Santa Claus shirt? Okay.
Yeah.
We
Yep.
can see you. I'm trying to
Okay.
see what everybody's saying about Santa Claus. Are you wearing a Santa Claus shirt?
I am.
Okay.
This is just it's
Um,
just my off day, so I just what was clean is what I wore.
got you. No worries. All right. So, okay. Well, we got the last time you was intimate. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean when was your last relationship. When was your last relationship?
18 years ago.
18 years ago.
Yep.
So has this been a hard journey for you, or you've been fine throughout these 18
Um,
years? And
it's been hard it's been hard moments. I'm not gonna act like it's just like I got Jesus and that's it and that fixes everything. Because I actually want to be intimate with somebody, have a relationship. In the beginning, it was easy because I was focusing on me. I went back to because I wasn't happy where I was with my life, so I went back to school, got my bachelor's degree, my master's degree, and so just start working on me and healing those things. But then when you start getting like 10 years, you be like, "Whoo, Lord, hello, Lord, it's me again. Did you forget? Still looking." Um, and then, like I said, some people are just crazy. So, and then realizing I won't settle because I dealt with low self esteem, and I just settled for who wanted to talk to me. So, and realize, not just settling because it's what I did in the past. I didn't want to do that anymore.
okay, fair enough, fair enough. So, what are three flaws you think you have to work on when it comes to a relationship?
I procrastinate. I can be stubborn, and I overthink.
All right, and why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I'm caring, loving. Um, I can cook. I can pray for you. And what I ask a man to bring to the table, I also bring to the table. I'm not going to ask him to bring anything that I'm not to bring or I can't bring.
Okay, okay, and let's do it. We got Star Nika. Should the guy be in? Where are you calling me from? Houston. Should the guy be
Houston.
in Houston?
I would like for him to be in Houston. I just moved here like a year, like I said, a year and 4 months ago. So yeah.
Okay. Could he be? Could he have children?
One or two is fine. And one baby mama, and they like have a healthy co-parenting relationship. So
So he could have been married before.
yes.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
So she's Sarnika, 44, Scorpio, is a pediatric chaplain, also a minister, lives in Houston, Scorpio, was very transparent with us. She is a woman of God. She will not be intimate again until her wedding night. It has been 16 years so far.
Yes. Going on
Okay.
16. Yep.
Going on 16. All right, honey. How could the man reach out to you, boo? Oh, wait.
Um,
What was the age range you would date?
oh, yes. 30, I'm gonna say 35 to 50.
45 to 50.
Yep.
Okay. And how could the guy reach out to you?
Instagram is the best way. So it's star underscore Nika Nekia.
Star underscore Nika Nek. Say it one more
Nekia.
time.
And so it's star underscore Nika Nekia.
Okay. Lord of Leon said some women need men in their counsel, maybe a family member, a cousin, brother in her case, for a perspective. I genuinely wish her the best. So I guess what he's saying is, are there any men that are giving you, a male's perspective along your journey?
No, I'm gonna be honest. No.
You got to
Uh,
listen because because I know you love Jesus, but you want a man. So
Yeah.
I'm not, I think this is what Lord of Leon is saying. So you should probably get you some male associates and
Yeah.
start having conversations so you could get into the mindset of men so you could truly, hopefully, attract your husband.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I think that goes for all women though too. I think
Yeah.
all women should have a group of guys that would give it to them real because I think, like you said, you got Jesus, right? But men are not Jesus, and what you want, like
Absolutely.
Jesus and a man, is two totally different things. So if
Yeah.
you want a man, you got to learn about men, and I think getting you some male friends that are willing to be open and honest with you and give you a
Yeah.
male perspective that could potentially help you along your journey. Because listen, you've been on this journey for almost 20 years.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm gonna keep you in prayer. I'm gonna keep you in prayer and I want you to keep me updated.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, bye, baby girl.
Bye. Have a good one.
Bye.